Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm very excited today to take you on a little fashion outfit showing. If you didn't see recently, I did a big, or not a big, but a concentrated mango order for two gorgeous winter green pieces to add to my collection, one of which I'm wearing right now because I couldn't help myself but introduce this video wearing one of the green pieces. This is the gorgeous knit green jumper, which I'll show in detail when we dive into the video. And I've also got my green coat, which is a gorgeous wool mixed coat that I absolutely fell in love with. It's a very similar tonnage to this, and I thought, you know, I'd use a whole video to showcase them up because last time when I actually unboxed the mango box, why is this stuck? Oh my god. Last time when I unboxed it, I didn't have enough time to try them on and show you on a video because I really wanted to wear it for something, but I had to leave and I had to take it and I was like, I still wanted to film the unboxing. So I had to do it in two separate videos, and here is technically part two. So I think I will style it up in 4 different ways, maybe 2 ways for the coat, 2 ways for the jumper, nothing crazy, and then maybe even together, whether or not I wear the jumper and the coat together, which I have already done before. And I'm very excited to do so. I've also done my hair this morning in the straightener way of curling, so it's very in your face, but I'm very excited. So I'm excited to show you a bit of background. I really love the color green on redheads, and that's why I invested in it as well. Not only do I love the color on my skin tone, which is an autumn, almost like a slightly darker autumn, but I love it on redheads. It really makes the hair pop. You know, in the color wheel, red and green are on opposite sides, so they do quite contrast nicely and go together nicely. When you actually look at the color wheel, a lot of pairings that want to be quite vibrant, you pair the opposite side. So red and green just went nicely together, and also this auburn color and green just go perfectly for an autumn skin tone and autumn color palette, and that's exactly what I wanted to dress up. So I needed a few more winter pieces as well, so that's why I bought this jumper and I bought the green coat. It is winter here in Australia and I'm in Melbourne, and I just wanted to, you know, I need to start expanding my wardrobe. It's really hard because everything is so expensive, but I'm like, but I need things, and so I'm going through an internal battle of how much money do I spend on clothes and what do I invest in. So, which is really a big part of my ethos of trying to be very specific and targeted with the pieces that I buy, because I don't want to be buying things that I know I'm not going to wear a few times. So I quite struggle to buy statement pieces. I buy a lot of pieces that are like, not basic, but I do buy basics, but I do buy a lot of pieces that I can wear a million ways, which is part of that ethos, a part of that, you know, getting that cost per wear, getting it, being able to style something up in a million different ways. But then I do find myself going out to like a night out event and I'm like, all I have to wear is a t-shirt and jeans or something. Like, I don't have something that is like a little bit funky or a little bit different. So sometimes I do struggle in that aspect. But I still think that, you know, you wear your basics and your everyday clothes every single day, so you should be able to buy something for every day that you can wear a million different ways. Anyway, I'm waffling on, so let's dive into 4 different looks that I'm very excited to show you. So diving into outfit number 1, I have got my obviously mango green jumper on, and I've paired it up with my black maxi satin skirt, which is from Charcoal Clothing, if I can remember correctly. I've paired this up and gone for a black look, something very chic and timeless. I've paired it up as well with my Zara black kitten heels, which, if you know, I am obsessed with, and I need to buy more kitten heel styles because I think they just suit me. I'm a tall gal and I like still wearing a heel but not dominating the room, so a kitten heel kind of suits me. I've also got my black coat, single strap little bag on, and keeping it very classic with the all black details and topping it off with the green jumper, obviously. I think this is really lovely. I think this would be a gorgeous look for going out to dinner, something really nice but still not over the top, because the jumper kind of dresses it down a little bit while still keeping it really chic. The buttons on the jumper I'm absolutely in love with, and I think it becomes a very timeless way of weaving in something a little bit different. And then obviously pairing it up with the black maxi skirt elongates the look. And the jumper is a longer jumper, so it goes on over top of the maxi skirt. This maxi skirt has a tighter waist, so I wouldn't be tucking the jumper into this one just because it would make the top of the skirt look a bit weird and bulgy, and or kind of in the wrong places, in the middle of my stomach, where I kind of don't want to look like that personally. So I've kept it, trying to go with a streamline look over top of the skirt, so it kind of goes with it while still being its own piece and giving it different cut-off layers. So I would have liked it tucked in, but just because of how thick the jumper is, it wouldn't have suited this skirt, so I've gone with that. And I absolutely love this black maxi skirt. I want to get a version of it slightly shorter, and I also want a navy version of it. So I think it goes with everything. I'm pretty sure I've done a video on how to style it up in many different ways if you want to go check that out as well. Moving on, outfit number 2, I'm keeping the jumper on and changing up the skirt length and skirt style and skirt colour to a short brown, almost beigey coloured skirt. This one is from Mango as well, and I love it, and I especially love it because it's also got buttons going along down the side, which really is a nice nod to the jumper in a way. Obviously they're both Mango, so it's pretty easy to, you know, have two different pieces of clothing that have got buttons on, and I just thought it was really, really cute. The only thing I don't like is where the skirt sits, the buttons are on the same side as the buttons on the jumper. If anything, I would have liked to have had the buttons on the opposite side, so it's a bit of contrast, but you can kind of, it does, I guess, in a way, flow quite nicely. And they're both just simple brown buttons. They're not something that's really domineering. It's still quite cute. If anything, you kind of see the buttons on the skirt first and then go, oh, there's buttons on the jumper too. That's so cute. I loved this because it's giving a little bit of Sharon Tate energy. If you know the Sharon Tate kind of outfit I'm nodding to is the and I've actually got an outfit later on that I show you that's probably even more so, but it's got the different coloured skirt and jumper that kind of contrast together nicely. This is a bit more harmonious. I love the brown tones with the jumper, especially because obviously the jumper has brown tones with the buttons, but it is really that warm and auburn colouring. I didn't wear stockings with this because the only pair of stockings that I have currently that aren't ripped, because I honestly rip stockings all the time, are a thick black one that I wear later on in another outfit, and I didn't want to wear a really dark pair of stockings. It was more, I was looking for something a little bit more pale, which I just didn't have at the moment. So if you're looking to dress this up, especially for winter, I would be popping on some paler coloured leggings. And I have styled it up with a little brown bag and my little slip-on brown heels, a bit of a chunkier heel, just to balance out how heavy the jumper is to just a short skirt. And then the bag, I think, just ties it all together, like lifts the outfit in terms of dimension. You know, you got a little bit of brown at the top, which is marrying into the base, marrying into the shoe, and I think it kind of flows quite nicely. If anything, I probably would have actually put my hair up in a ponytail, or like a mid to low ponytail, just to like change up my hair look and make my hair kind of out of my face for this, or even in half up, half down, just looking back. I think that would have just elevated the look even more, because again, my hair is auburn and closer to those brown tones, so when it dominates the top half of my outfit, you can really tell. I still love this look, just there's a few little tweaks that I would suggest if you are also liking it. Next up, I decided to try on the coat for you guys, and with this gorgeous mango white shirt, I'm realizing a lot of what I'm wearing in this kind of video is mango. There are some non-mango pieces, obviously. So this is where I was mentioning the darker leggings, the darker stockings. So I think this goes a lot nicer because I've got a charcoal mango skirt on. I'm pretty sure it's from Mango. Otherwise it's from charcoal, and it's in the colour charcoal. So yeah, I'm also pairing it up with my little black kitten heels from Zara. Oh my god, a different brand, Lauren, well done. And I think that's really, really gorgeous. I love the white shirt. It is a more paler see-through one. It is a see-through shirt, so if you're not looking for something that's see-through, you're looking for something a bit thicker, I would recommend going with the Ralph Lauren polo white shirt. That's a lot thicker and you can't see through it. This one you can, and for me, it's the buttons were a little bit obviously pulling out a bit, but that's okay. I still loved it and I still love it. It's a lighter shirt, definitely not really for winter unless you're going to be inside most of the day. I really liked it as well, pulling up the shirt above the collar of the coat, and obviously I'm wearing the coat with this piece just to give it that extra layer of warmth. I love it. I kind of like how the green marries in nicely with the charcoal. They're of the same tonage, but they're still different but yet complementary. Like they kind of just marry in a nice way, and I don't know how to explain it. So, and again, if you've seen some of my videos before, you would know that I have a rule of no more than 3 colors in an outfit, and sometimes I actually include my hair as one of those colors, because I find if you're starting to wear too many colors, you kind of lose what you're trying to achieve with the outfit. So here I've got black, white, and I kind of am just putting the grey and charcoal, the charcoal and the black in together as like one tone. But you can see if I added another color on top of this, that would be not only 4 colors for my outfit, but then my hair color as well. That's 5 colors going on. It can become quite a lot. So if I was to add anything to this look, I'd be adding a scarf. I would really like to add a charcoal colored scarf. If anything, it could have a little bit of that tartan type pattern to give it that little bit of extra oomph, but I would not be adding another color per se, so maybe just like a texture type thing. But I absolutely love it, and I think it's giving corporate vibes, that corporate siren, corporate, like, you know, just work girly kind of vibes. So I love that. And you know, I work in the corporate industry or in a corporate setting, so I'd definitely be wearing that to work. Next up is an outfit that I kind of loved, and kind of think it's kind of like Princess Diana has gone to the races or gone to the polo, not the races, more so the polo, or out and about. I've got my coat on. I love the green. I think it's the foresty green really makes it earthy, down to earth. And you should be wearing it out when you're going walking in on a hike or on a simple walk through a farm or something like that. And that's why I've styled it up with these jeans and my Uniqlo skivvy, or like tight knit long sleeve, as well as my black boots, which I'm pretty sure are from Whitner. So that, I kind of love that. And then topping it up with the cap, I loved it. I just think it's just giving really that Diana vibes. I'll have to try and find a photo, and will be popping it on my Instagram as well. So if you want to go check that out, please go check that out. I'll try and do a comparison to her. But I just loved this. I think this is a way of comparing to the last outfit, you can really show how versatile this piece is. This coat can be worn in a more elevated sense. It can be worn in a corporate setting, but it also can be worn just to go for a wander, go for a walk, and be outdoorsy. It's you know, it's a really complementary tone to my skin tone. That's why I really think it works for both different types of outfits, and I just love it. And I really, yeah, I'm just in love with it. And I really liked this outfit. I thought it was really fun with the cap as well, just to, you know, make it that little bit more farmy, that little bit more down to earth. And then last but not least, I wanted to style up the outfit with both my jumper and the green coat, so you could see the 2 different tones and the 2 different pieces on one another. I quite like this. I think it's not too intense in terms of the color. I do have a green pair of Uniqlo trousers, which I honestly considered putting on when wanting to show you the 2 pieces on top of each other. I may look at it in the future, but honestly, I think that would be too much green, and the greens are almost nearly identical at that point, so it becomes a bit of like, are you just the lady in New York that just wears entirely green and has her hair dyed green at this point? Like, there's gotta be a line somewhere, and for me it was at the pants. So I put on the jumper and I got on the coat and I popped it on with the charcoal mini skirt as well as the Zara little heels. I decided to not go the stockings because I felt that would probably be like a little bit like too harsh on my body, just because the green on green and the black on charcoal kind of would have segmented my outfit into 2 different tones, like kind of layering in that sense. I did it in a very minor way in terms of having the jumper over top of the skirt. This is where I was mentioning before, a bit more Sharon Tate energy. I really love the contrasting colors of the skirt that's a little bit shorter to the jumper, because the jumper is a little bit longer, so I kind of get that kind of her energy, even though I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's a skirt and a dress that skirt and a top that she wears, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure, maybe it's a dress, but you still get that energy of the splitting. But if I'd worn the stockings, it would have been like just a bit too much of like, okay, I get it, the top half of you is green and the bottom half of you is like dark black grey. So, but I love this. I paired it up with a little French comb in my hair just to do something different for this look, so you can see the versatility of different types of hairstyling. And yeah, I thought it was very chic and very simple. This I probably wouldn't wear to work. This is probably more a going out with friends to get a couple drinks. Something that's still casual, but I still want to put on something nice. So cue the kitten heels. Cue the kitten heels. I love them. But that is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed styling up the different green mango pieces. Please go check out the unboxing if you haven't, or please check out any of my other styling videos. I do lots of fashion styling videos. I am really diving deep into my hair and hair care, and also just a little bit of my daily life. So if you like this, please give it a like, and please hit that subscribe button because it would mean the world to me if you joined my little community. So with that, I love you all, and I shall see you all next time. Love you.